Hey, we love to see it. It's definitely the time of year, and it's not going to be incredibly impactful. Yes, there may be some slick spots on the roads for the evening commute today, but going forward after today, really once the roads are clear after today, starting tomorrow, you're doing that holiday travel, you're going to be just fine. So just take it slow. And a lot of the roads so far are doing okay. Looking at the cameras, there's a lot of blacktop out there. So downtown Boston, you can see you are steadily snowing right now. Mass Pike heading west of Boston, nearing Cambridge, Brookline, for example. You have the steady snow as well. Looking at 93 all the way down to Milton, you have some steady light to moderate snow showers. The heaviest snow we've seen so far today is near Dedham and Norwood, for example. And then here's where the rain snow line is starting to set up. It has been advancing to the north and west, but basically if you're in southeastern Mass or over the Cape, you may get different types of precipitation randomly throughout the day. So periods of rain, periods of snow. The main amount is going to be within the 495 corridor. A lot of you could pick up about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall by the time all is said and done as we get into later tonight. So today, spotty snow showers possible throughout the day. Evening commute is going to be the target time for the most impacts on the roads. And then late tonight into early tomorrow morning, snow starts to dwindle. Temperatures out there in the 30s for most of us. Going forward, we're tracking lows in the single digits. I'll show you when coming up. And it's snowing out there in Boston, but if you were to look at the roads, you'd want to say it's just raining just because they're wet, but I've got the details going forward. A threatened zone, be careful out there, but they're not looking icy or snowy at this time. Looks like there's just a lot of treatment down, probably what's going on there, which is good. Now, evening commute, what we really need to focus on is not the major highways that go treated and plowed. It's going to be those side roads that tend to go untreated and unplowed, so be careful there this evening. All across eastern Massachusetts, we do have a winter weather advisory. It does go until about 4 o'clock in the morning, early tomorrow morning. Look where a lot of the snow is hanging on, right near Boston, and then areas south and east of that primarily. Still really warm over southeastern Mass and the Cape, so there's still a lot of rainfall there, but that rain snow line may be shifting north and south as the day goes on. So that's going to be moving around, so you may see different types of precipitation. For the vast majority of us, though, we are going to be seeing that snow. It's snowing steadily right now, even in downtown Boston. Snowing pretty steadily on the Mass Pike. Starts to dry out a little bit as you get closer to Wellesley, for example. But look at Dedham and Needham. You have a little bit heavier snowfall there. Milton, for example, you can see the snow there. And then it's a little bit lighter, that white color, as you get into southeastern Worcester County. And then here's where you have the rain. You can see the rain snow line setting up right between Bridgewater and Kingston. But again, this is going to move as the day goes on, kind of randomly. So there's 2 o'clock. Across southeastern Mass, some you snow, some you mix, some you rain. But north and west of that, it's primarily that snow. For 3 o'clock, the heaviest of the snow is really going to be focusing in on the 95 and 495 corridors, so that's where you need to be extra careful of. Again, 95, 495, they tend to go treated pretty well and plowed pretty well, but still be careful. 6 o'clock, central Mass starting to dry out a little bit more, and then you have the heavier snow over into eastern Massachusetts. But by about 11 o'clock and midnight tonight, except for a couple light snow showers over the Cape, most of us are going to be dry already. And then tomorrow is going to be dry, and it's going to be cold, so the snow is going to stay on the ground for a while over the next couple of days. There could be a couple flurries tomorrow, but that's really about it. So if you're doing travel tomorrow, especially once the roads have been treated and plowed, the ones that weren't already plowed and treated, I think you're going to be good to go for travel for tomorrow. So if you want to hold off, you definitely can. In terms of snowfall amounts, again, the target zone is really going to be the 495 and 95 corridors. Solid 1 to 3 inches of snowfall there. Would not be surprised if we get a couple hot spots close to about 4 inches of some snowfall. But this time, most of it is not going to be over central Mass. A lot of the snowfall is really going to be over eastern Massachusetts. So highs for today, topping off low to mid 30s, honestly, close to where we are now. Temperature doesn't change a whole lot. Late tonight into early tomorrow morning, dipping down to the low to mid 20s, but we are drying out pretty late. And then tomorrow is going to be a chilly day, low to mid 30s. Flurries and more clouds and sun for tomorrow. Then after that, the major headline, and this is a big one, is going to be the cold. Look at our morning low temperature Sunday and Monday morning, down to the single digits. So this is the heating forecast. Heat's going to have to be on blast Sunday into Monday. Slightly warmer Tuesday, Wednesday, but you can see even our lows and highs, both are still pretty unseasonably cold. So watch out for the snow for today. Be careful, particularly for the evening commute. Flurries tomorrow for the first day of winter, by the way. And then Sunday, Monday brightening up, but that's going to allow that temperature to dip a lot at nighttime, very cold, and then Christmas Eve, a chance for some snow again.